Murray. Next up. Him and Teamby will be a battle. I always like Jack Teamby when I see him on the field.
Yeah, he plays it tough, Jack. Plays it hard. And them two will just, I suppose Teamby will go after anyone. But yeah, a little cannonball. He's very hard to tackle.
Yeah, he started Dewsbury, didn't he? I always rated him there, and I thought it was a good pick up when York got him. That's a wonderful kick, and I think Fax, have they got the 40-20 here, Fax?
Yeah, I think they have. It's a great kick from Scott. I told you I was doing everybody favours.
I'm sure you could have done that. Were you left? Not with your right foot, maybe. Were you left?
Who knows?
I mean, that is a game changer for Fax. First time that York have been able to put pressure on them, and straight away Fax reply by getting on the front foot. And it means yet another set on York's line. Brilliant kick from Scott Griggs. Here is Garside working his way to the line, trying to burrow over. He's taking 4 man with him, and Sam Scott had to come in on a second effort there to put him on his back. Can Brandon Moore get underneath as a result? He's trying, but Gareth Few was in a brilliant position to see that he was held up. Great carry from Garside. He's not one that you'd normally associate with needing 4 men to put him down, but it did give Brandon Moore that opportunity to have the little burrow out of dummy half.
Doing a bit of a disservice there, right, you guys, poor lad.
Hey,
yeah, Brandon had a go.
Oh, great ball from Scott Griggs. Can Kavanagh make it to the line? I think he has. And Halifax take the lead. Lovely ball from Scott Griggs and Kavanagh. He ran some brilliant lines last week that skived open Sheffield. He's done it to York today. And Fax have the lead, it's 4-0.
Yes, I don't know who that was who jumped the line, and Cav's gone on a nice out ball and gone straight through the hole where somebody jumped out. It takes some handling, Cav, to be fair, he's a big boy.
Come back, he had that awful injury, didn't he? He dislocated his hip in a pre-season friendly. But he's come back and has played really well. Let's have a look at it here. Talk us through this one, Connor.
Yeah, Salter's got up past his man inside him, so Cav's just jumped in the hole. He's gone out with the halfback, gone into the space. So straight off the training ground, to be fair.
Taking it forward. He's taken a number of men to put him to the floor. Halifax looking for a second.
Just want to see his complete here, really. Build some pressure.
Griggs to Harris. To Garside. Gets it back. He's good in broken play, Liam Harris. He's stepping, he's jinking, he's jiving. Playing against his former club, of course. You and Liam took the Knights to 3rd spot in 2019. Tangata going for the line.
Yeah,
1 metre out.
Back to where it all began.
This is the last. Harris just going to dabble it through. Ball's come loose. A chance for Garside to get in. Has he got that ball down? The referee's having a good look. I think he has. And it's the other back thrower who gets over this time. Matt Garside with Fax's second of the afternoon. The first to react to a loose ball from the kick. Garside with the try for Fax, and they lead 8-0.
Yeah, it was I don't know what. Did it deflect off somebody or?
It took it hit someone. We've got a replay now. Let's have a look at it from here. So the ball
Liam
comes
goes to roll it through, didn't he? Somebody put an hand in. Yeah, Sam Scott.
Garside's first to react. He did well to ground it because there was some real good defence sliding across to try and deny it.
Yeah, Matty Marsh got hold of him as well. I think he nearly kept him up, but he's done well there, guys. Good finish that.
Well, some pressure on him then. Hopefully he didn't say that too loud to put him off. Here he comes, Liam Harris. Right-footed. It's good. 10 points to 0.
Then when you start chasing too hard, though, that's when things start to go wrong.
It's a lower trajectory on that kick from Kieran Dixon. It was an absolute corker. He absolutely smashed that. It stayed low.
He levered it. To be fair, I don't know who was on the back. Kev could have maybe just put his foot out and touched that. But it's one of them, innit? It's thinking in the moment, innit?
You saw in the morning if you're tackling him.
Every time he trains exactly the same. He just plays hard.
Oh, lovely step from Riley Dean.
Nice
Gets
odds.
away from one, still going himself. That step was absolutely beautiful from the young man. He thinks he's got over here. The referee does not. Held up.
Don't know. Somebody jumped out of the line there, didn't they? He nearly made him pay for it as well.
That was a warning, wasn't it, of what he can do. That was a wicked step from Riley Dean. Clarkson out the back to O'Hagan. They're spreading it to this right-hand side. Dixon with a little bit of a juggle, but we'll bring it back infield. Hit hard by Adam Tangata there.
Of all the people to run at, you run at Adzi or Gadwin. Why?
Wingers are mad sometimes, aren't they? Here is Will Jubb, maybe just lost his way a little bit here, and that's a turnover, and that wasn't really what York will have been looking to get. And Green with the first charge. Big play, big set maybe you feel here for York, as Marsh gives it to Atkins, who's a strong man. Can he get that ball down? Halifax have managed just about to keep him out. Marsh, the man at dummy half, and Stocks dropped it.
Leave it, Bob.
Yeah.
You know, that probably sums up York's half. Over halfway go Fax. May be thinking that they can put a score on themselves here with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Oh, lovely ball to Woodburn Hall from Leroyer. Well defended on the scramble and on the slide there. Leroyer eventually goes to Griggs. He's going to put it to that corner. Rossthorne is chasing hard with Marsh. It's been dropped. Borough picks it up. The referee has scrubbed the tackle count. Now this is a huge set for both teams again. It's a big defensive set for York. It's a big offensive set for Halifax, because if Fax go in 3 scores clear, that would be a really good platform for them and a tough one for York to come back from. Who will prevail? It's with Leroy, who's just going to run it to the sticks. Late footwork, he's got the offload away. Eventually to Harris. Moore will straighten up, step in.
Again?
Does go again to Fairbank. 1 minute on the clock.
Nice if we could nick one here. Big factor in the game, going in at 16 or 14.
Harris. It's a little flat here as it comes to Garside. Tackle made. They're going to try and get him out of the field of play, but not to be. 45 seconds left in this first half. Harris crabbing across the line. It comes to Griggs. Griggs early to Kavanagh. Not the best ball. Rossthorne manages to get there and will take the tackle. 32 seconds remaining, so Halifax still have time. York have defended this wonderfully so far. Kavanagh still going. Good carry there. 22 seconds now remain in this first half. It's with Griggs. Griggs is going for that crossfield kick. It's only found Ryan Atkins. Big defensive set. Halifax will then be penalised for dragging on the floor. And that will pretty much bring an end to the half with 7 seconds to play. We're on the last tackle here with Riley Dean putting another one up high. Nick Rossthorne collects that and brings it forward. It's a good carry from Nick as well, getting rid of a few men, bringing it back to a central spot. Here's the other winger, James Saltonstall. Throws an offload. Was that the best advised thing to do? I don't think it was from James Saltonstall. He puts his hand up to apologise. And York then, this is the opportunity they wanted early doors.
Throwing it one-handed, and he's got small hands anyway.
Marsh has gone through, and there is the breakthrough for York. It's not taken them long. They are well back in this game now, and it's the man that Hugh Connor Robinson picked out as the man to watch, the danger man, the threat, Matty Marsh, just arcing run straight through. York are on the board.
It works for him. He strikes it well. He seems to strike it pretty high. And
nailed that one as well.
Yeah, he seems to kick them pretty well.
Looking to draw level here and potentially with a conversion go ahead if they can get over the line once again. This was a bit innocuous from Jacob Fairbank. Just lost his footing. He's hobbling as well off the back of that. Ball over the top. Nick Rossthorne, how unlucky. Riley Dean went for the flashy play over the top. Rossthorne did ever so well in the first instance to get a touch on it, and it looked like he'd done the hard work by getting his fingertips to the ball. He just couldn't haul it in. If he had done, I think he was gone. York now, though, having got over a very brief scare with that interception. Looking for a try, and Stock could be in. Oh, he's agonisingly short. Looked like he'd found his way over. Jubb's going for it next.
Nearly caught Kev napping there. Nearly overworked. He didn't have to, and they nearly caught him on the outside.
York on the prowl here. It comes to Dean. Has a look. Steps. Beats one. Gets away from Moore. Offloads. Porter's bringing it forward. Porter's going himself. Oh, he's so close again.
I think Riley Dean's done himself a mischief as well.
York are hammering at the door here. O'Hagan spins that ball out wide. Atkins will keep it alive. It's back to O'Hagan. It's a tip ball to Jubb. Brandon Moore does enough to keep York at bay. And Halifax breathe a grand old sigh of relief there.
We can scramble. We can scramble defence. I don't even know what tackle that was, to be fair.
Wasn't last. It wasn't last. I think it might have been fourth. Morris. One of the engines that got the ball away to Griggs, who comes through. He's no one in support. He'll have to do it alone, Scott Griggs, making the meters he can. It's a good play, though, from Halifax, and now looking to reaffirm and reconsolidate that 2-score advantage. Coming infield. Now, it's a great carry from Matt Garside, who's almost gone to the line. He's a metre short. Borough at dummy half. It comes to Fairbank. They wanted it the other way. Harris is going to step, bring it back to where he's come from. He's waiting for an opportunity. He dummies and goes himself. And it's York who are scrambling now. End-to-end stuff here at the Shay.
Good offload from Elliott. That has set this up for us.
Borough, Griggs stabs it through, and surely it's a try. Nick Rosephone thinks he's in. Garrethew will have a word with the touch judge. The try is awarded. Rosephone over again. He's third in 2 games, and Halifax, they have that 2-score advantage just about
very
back
selfless,
in their grasp.
that. Very selfless from Greg. If you watch it on the replay, Greg could have probably put that down. It's nice to see us, we was under the pressure, it's nice to see us come out with points, to be fair. We rode it well and come away with a score. Bonus.
Let's have a look at the try here then. So
keep running, Greg.
We've
no.
just cut off before we let's see how Harris gets on with this conversion. It's as tough as they come.
Bring it in, kid.
Oh, it looks lovely. It is lovely. It's an absolute cracker from Liam Harris. 16 points to 6. And I think it's fair to say, Connor, that York will feel a little aggrieved in terms of the way that this second half's gone. They've been bang on top, but Fax have just found a way to get back on the front. Calls for a high shot on McComb, not given. Borough, oh, he's lovely at that, isn't he? He loves splitting those markers and running. They've caught with him well, but they've got the front foot on now. And here's Griggs again through the middle. Right. He's got a man on his outside in Brandon Moore, and Fax are going in for back-to-back. And it's the captain, Brandon Moore, who scored. Is that the try that puts Halifax out of York's reach? Beautiful, all off a quick Borough play of the ball. Woodburn all off the back of that. Griggs, the man pushing again. More in support, great try. Halifax now look in a commanding position. It's 20 points to 6.
I don't like to say it, but I told you so, don't I? Scott sniffing about. Would he finding the hole for him? Brandon's always there, to be fair. Brandon's always there when you make a break. If you look out, not normally me like, but he's always on his shoulder. And hopefully, yeah, dominating position. See what sort of response you get from York. I'm going to wait till he gets his meter stick out. Starts measuring his box and his dugout.
Liam Harris converts. Yeah, the ball was good. Fairbank on a one-on-one. Is it going to be back to back to back?
He don't. To be fair, he don't get as much credit as he probably should. He's hard to handle. He's very hard to put down.
Here is Griggs. They look dangerous here as Kavanagh comes forward, finds his front, but he's about 2 metres short. Woodburn Hall will go to Morris, who's juggled it, kept hold of it well. Sensible not to try the offload as well, having managed to just keep the ball under wraps. Griggs out wide, it finds its way all the way to the corner, and Saltonstall is in. It is back to back for Fax, who are absolutely flying now. 26 points to 6. Saltonstall the scorer, and surely that's the game.
I think Scott's wore one for the lads as well there. I think Atkins didn't miss. But yeah, what was that? Are we at 26? Do we go
26-6? It is now. Now there could be some repercussions coming here, it would seem, for the shot. Let's have a look on the replay here. So
he didn't miss.
Ball comes to Harris, then Griggs. Oh, that's a.
Isn't it?
That's a.
I don't think they've seen it either, but it's something they'll probably pick up off the video. It's a bit uncharacteristic from York. Is it uncharacteristic from York, or are we just being good?
Hard to say, isn't it? This man has been brilliant since he's come on the field.
So he don't get the credit he deserves, Elliott, sometimes, from fans.
Blindside play. Griggs stabs it through. Jones Bishop will claim it. Good tackle, Ben Kavanagh. Yeah. It's a goal line dropout. That's the sort of thing that you wanted to see, isn't it, man?
Yeah, say it just repeat sets. Close it out how we want to close the game out.
Harris to Griggs to Woodburn. Oh, this looks threatening. Lovely play from Halifax. Roseform going for the corner. He's taken out by Liam Salter. Nice play by Fax, shifted it. But in fairness, really good defence from Liam Salter to slide across and make a much needed tackle for his team.
Yeah, good covering tackle from Salter, to be fair. He'll run his blood to water every week for you. And poor lad, 9 times out of 10 comes away with a black eye or something.
Halifax looking to add some gloss to this victory. Morris trying to power over. On the deck he goes. Burroughs going for the squirm. I think he's been held up.
Marshy.
Good fullback play, really.
Yeah. Thought he's pretty good with Marshy when I was there. He's a good try saver, to be fair. Gets where he gets his body around the ball and just holds on.
I think it was a tackle that needed making, and make it he certainly did. Last tackle for Halifax. Griggs to that line, into Tangata, and he's in. Halifax have another, and it's the fan favourite, the Cook Islander, Adam Tangata, back in the team after a week off through injury. And he'll enjoy that one. He's been banging form since returning, and he's got over for a try here.
Yeah, it was a nice play from Griggs, double pump, and it's a tough tackle for Riley Dean one-on-one. Addy's a big man. Yeah.
Lovely from Griggs as well, and just delaying that pass.
Double pump, just getting one-on-one, and then says it's a tough tackle one-on-one for a young kid on Adzi. I haven't been playing, he's obviously jumped in at half, and he's more than a quality player, and he's doing a good job for us in the half to say he's a fullback.
So Scott Griggs is our league man of the match, with Nick Roseform, did you say, a close second?
Yeah, I'd give Nick the second.
Oh, here come Halifax again, and it's all off the Elliot Morris offload again. He's waiting for support. He's got some insult and Stall, who's dropped the ball. Halifax almost had another.
I think O'Hagan just pulled up with his groin as well.
Morris again. What an impact he's had off the bench, Elliot Morris. Oh, and it's all off here. Yeah. What happened there? They're coming together. There's... I think Jordan Baldwinson looks... Is it Jordan Baldwinson? He's got a bust face.
Scotty will be in there.
I think Amir Burrow was involved.
Tiny angry man. Bouncing around.
Let's have a watch here. So, someone had been taken out in the back, I think. There was on the floor.
Mears accepted. Oh, he's pushed his head into the floor. It's not like Baldy. A very tiny man going through the middle of the ball.
So Amir's been sin-binned, and so has Jordan Baldwinson.
I wonder if he's just calming it down.
Well, with 34 seconds left, is it? It's probably wise refereeing, to be honest.
I wonder if he's just taking this thing out of it, calming it down.
Clarkson late to Porter, and that brings an end to the contest. A brilliant win for Halifax, who ensure they remain in the playoffs with a 30 points to 6 win